What's up, family? We're gonna go ahead and rock out this curly top fade. The first thing you gotta do in any haircut is the preparation. Yep. Oh, he got a little dirt, a little white substance. Yuck. Hopefully that wasn't you know what. But anyway, you gotta go ahead and create your part. And the best way to create the part is to push the hair over, use the tip of your comb. See how I'm just parting away? Look, parting it like the Red Sea. Use the tip of your comb. Comb it down one way while you part the other. Okay, now I'm going to pin his hair up with the Motiv hair grippers. These hair grippers, I'm actually going to include the Instagram page in the bio. You can find them and order them off the Instagram page if you're interested. Okay, now let's get into this haircut. The first thing I want to do is create my line, my skin line, and I'm going to do it kind of low because I'm going to hit them off with like a kind of like a high mid fade. But I'm using my Renpho clippers. I'll include the link with these in the description as well. But these clippers, I like them. They don't really cost that much, and they're pretty good, especially if you're a beginning barber. I would highly recommend these for you. Okay, now I got that ball line out the way. I put on my number 2 guard and my lever is all the way down. And I want to, and I have it down because I don't want to take off as much hair, but you'll see throughout this process, I'm going to move my lever up. I just moved my lever up and I'm going sideways. Now I can take off a little bit more hair and I'm not going as high as the line that I created with the part. That's my cutoff point, the line with the part. Okay, I got that hair down. So now I'm going to open up my blade and I'm going to work on the bottom part of the fade. I'm just creating the next line. And I'm not even going up that high. I'm just going up probably about a ½ inch. Okay, number 1 guard, lever all the way down. And I'm just going to flick out just to blend that line a little bit. You know, as you can see, it's starting to fade. Now I'm going back down to the bottom part, and in this part, my lever, I'm going to have it up and down, and I'm mainly just trying to fade out the bottom part, really to get that line out and make the blend a little smooth on the bottom. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do now. Catch my barber comedy videos, these haircut tutorials. Also, catch Uncle G with all his self-help stuff. Okay, I went back to my number 1 guard and I'm going to have my lever up and down, but the main part right here is that bulk that you kind of see, the area I'm concentrating on. I want to get that bulk out. Okay, now I'm going to go with a bigger guard, a 1.5 lever all the way up. And I use the bigger guard because I'm getting the darker area. So I don't want to take a lot of hair down because that will mess up his fade. So I'm just going to flick up, lever all the way up until I'm satisfied with how it looks. I'm using my Wahl Seniors with the Andis clip-on comb size 1. A lot of people don't know that you can use the Andis clip-on comb with the Wahl, but I switched clippers because I wanted to give the fade a different look. You'll learn as you go along that each clipper has its own job. Oh yeah, and my lever is all the way up. Okay, now I see a little line, that area right there. Let's just get that out. Same clippers, lever all the way up, flicking on out with the number 1 guard. On this part, I'm gonna have my lever up and down, and all I'm doing is any area that I see dark, I'm just gonna lighten it up, just make the transition look smooth. Same thing right here. I put on my number 1 guard. I'm gonna have my lever up and down. I'm continuing to do the fade. I can go up a little bit higher because I have a little bit of room to play with. I don't want to go up too high. It's time to get out some bulk back to the number 1 guard, lever down, and let's just flick on out and get that bulk. I went back to my 1.5 and just changed the camera angle so you can see something a little bit different. The lever's all the way down, but the darkness, I want to cut out that darkness. Now, no guard, only thing I'm doing, lever's all the way up, and I'm just cleaning out the bottom part of the fade. I just want to make sure that there's no lines from the baldness to the transition of the fade. For the back part, I'm following the same steps that I did on the side, so I'm going to go ahead and bald the bottom part. Damn, he has a lot of hair too. Two guard lever all the way up, and I can, I can put a big guard in here because this is kind of the fun part when you can just cut a lot of the hair off. Yeah, I'm just cutting that hair down just so it'll lay down. As you can see, this is fun. No guard, lever all the way down, and let's create that first fade line. Number 1 guard, lever all the way up, and let's go ahead and knock out this line, thus kind of creating our second line. That's all we're gonna do is just create layers, 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 and just knock them down with the fade. One and a half lever all the way up, and now I'm going to continue to flick up and get that next line out. Just make it lighter. See how just flicking it is starting to look smooth right here. This is a beginner's level fade, but we better than beginners. We just gotta keep on going until we perfect it, baby. Number 1 guard, lever up and down. I'm going to continue to just blend and knock out anything. If I see some darkness, I just want to get that out. If I see a line, I just want to get that out. This is the magical part right here, because this is where a lot of the fade happens. No guard right here, lever up and down. And I'm just like working that bottom part of the fade again, just getting those lines out. And like, as you can see, I do a lot of steps. Not everybody does it the same way I do it. You can kind of create your own way, but once you start whatever your routine is, stick with that and you'll use that routine throughout your whole haircutting career. Let's clean it up with the Renpho just to make sure that there's no lines in it. Okay, on this side, I'm gonna just let the music rock on out. I'll let you guys know what guards I'm using and stuff at the bottom. But I also want to give a shout out to my homie Cornell. He just got engaged. Man, he sent me a video of the engagement. Bro, it was so dope. Man, the thing almost had me crying. I'm sitting up there watching it, trying to man up. I had to call him back. I'm like, hey man, that was a beautiful engagement. You can't call another man crying, you know, especially he done got engaged. I'm calling him crying at his engagement. Now it's gonna make it look like I want to get engaged to him. So rule number one, don't ever call another dude crying. Remember, the most important thing as a new barber is to just cut as many heads as you can. Keep your confidence and don't worry if you mess up. I promise if you stick with it, you will get better. Just stay the course and you will get better. And if you need some dope barber apparel, I do happen to have my own brand. I have capes, hats, t-shirts, barber chains, barber necklaces, everything for us to get more business where it advertises your craft. It's called My Money Makers. I'll leave the link in the description. Okay, now time to line up the side with my Andis T Outliners. I said it in a lot of my other videos. Do not ever push a black man's hairline back because it could cause some rumbling in the barbershop. Brothers, take the hairline serious because if you mess up a black dude's hairline, you messed up the whole haircut. Got the young boy looking fresh so he can look good on his Zoom class tomorrow because they ain't in school. Let me go ahead and lift it up so you can see that nice little fade there, young fella. All right, man. Hey, make sure you subscribe and I appreciate y'all for watching.